to my channel. My name is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the notification bell so every time I am uploading a new video, you are notified. We're going to do another makeup look. We're going to be playing with some makeup, but most of the makeup we're going to be playing with today, this is some new products from Milani. So Milani came out with a lot of things, a lot of new products. Been a little minute since the last time I wore anything Milani, and I decided to pick up a few things. One item, it's a redo because I had this product several years ago. Didn't protect it. I think I liked it at first. And then I didn't like it. I ended up letting it get old. I had to end up tossing it. So I just recently repurchased it. But I'm going to tell you guys what it's all about. What did I repurchase and everything. But yeah, most of the makeup we're going to be playing with today. We're going to be playing with some Milani. And we got a couple of things that have gone viral on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. And just everywhere it has gone viral. And I got a couple of those products right here. So let's go ahead. Let's play with some makeup from Milani. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. Let's go ahead and start with primer. Now, the primer is not new. I know I haven't brought anything to this channel regarding Milani, but if you paid attention to my other main channel before I switched to this channel, this is actually not a new product. This is from Milani. This is the Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. I do like this primer. This is a very good primer if you have not tried it. The other primers that a lot of people really liked, I didn't care for those primers. One of them I did end up decluttering. I think I had it in my first declutter video. I believe I did. If it is, or if it is, either way, I'm going to link that declutter video in the cards above. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'm running out. I done used the snot out of this primer already. Dang. But that tells you, I really do like this primer. If it's already squirting out the way that it's squirting out, I really do like this primer. It does feel like it's a little silicone-y. This is one of these primers. This works on my dry skin, and I do have very dry skin because some mattifying primers don't work on my dry skin. I can't do all mattifying primers because with dry skin matte primers, I got to see what it is. But this primer does work very well, very well. Almost reminds me of the Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. That kind of reminds me of that. But I do like this primer. Biscuit, why are you at the door? Why are you at the door, Biscuit? Why? Cat problems. Any my cat. But if you remember us from the other channel, yes, we still deal with biscuits. So alright, so I do have the primer incorporated into my skin. Next is foundation. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. I tried the foundation long time ago. We're talking 4 years ago. I think about 4 years ago I tried the foundation. It was okay. The shade I got was a little red, but as time went on and I wore the foundation a couple of times, I didn't like it because it felt heavy on my face. I ended up throwing that foundation away because I did end up letting it get old and kind of runny. So I just re-upped on it just to see how am I feeling it would be on the foundation today. I am talking about the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. Yes, I got it. I got it. I am more of the fan of the Milani Screen Queen Foundation that a lot of y'all didn't like, that I really liked. They discontinued that foundation, but you can still find the Screen Queen Foundation on Amazon. They still offer it on Amazon.com. I don't remember what shade I got. I don't know what shade I got. I think the shade is back. I don't know. As always, I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. I don't know if you can see the shade or not. I don't know. Some way, somehow, I'll find it and put it in the bottom of the description box if I can remember. But I decided to pick this up. I do know this is a full coverage foundation. I decided to try it again. all these years later. So yeah, this time I got my right shade. This is, I believe, a neutral shade. This is how it's coming off, more neutral, and that's fine. When I wore this foundation, last week, and initially I was like, okay, feels just fine. This kind of has the same scent as the Scream Queen foundation. To me, it does. Has the same scent as the Scream Queen foundation that none of y'all like. Yeah, this is definitely a neutral shade, and I like the shading this time. Initially, I liked it. I really did like it. But as the day wore on, this foundation did feel a little heavy to me. Because it is more of a full coverage foundation, and it did kind of feel like a heavy foundation on me. And that's how it felt the last time I wore it. It felt heavy. This foundation still feels heavy on my face. The finish is good. I didn't have a problem with the finish before, but after wearing it for several hours, the foundation felt heavy. It really did feel heavy, and I got that same heavy feeling again. It felt heavy. So the shading is fine. This foundation just feels heavy for me. And I know there are some people that have tried this Conceal and Perfect foundation that they've said something about the coverage with the foundation. It feels like it's too much. It really wasn't a fan of a lot of people. I am one of those. Like I said, the shading is fine. This foundation still feels the same. It feels heavy as the day wears on. Now right now it feels fine. It is going on just fine. It feels fine, but give it a few hours of wearing it and my face felt cakey, and that's what I didn't like. It felt cakey, and that's what I did not like, and it's still giving me that same cakey feeling. I really want to like the Conceal and Perfect. I really do. I am more of a fan of the Scream Queen foundation that they no longer offer. That's the foundation I am more of a fan of. I will put it in my everyday stack because I already wore this foundation several years ago. Do I see myself picking the foundation up a whole lot? Not necessarily. I mean, I'll still wear it from time to time to see if it's still going to give me that same heavy feeling, but that's the thing. This is heavy on my face. The Scream Queen foundation wasn't heavy on my face. It was actually pretty lightweight on my face. I like that foundation more than this one. So it's still giving me the same feels with the foundation. For concealer, I am going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. The shade number I do have is 155. This is one of my favorite concealers. That first concealer they have, didn't like it. This is so much better. I do wear this concealer a lot. I actually gonna need another one soon. But this is one of my favorite concealers. I do wear this concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. If you're looking for a good drugstore concealer to really cover up blemishes or spot concealing, this is a very good concealer. I do use it for my under eyes and for brightening more so, but this is a very good concealer. This is why I like this concealer. It really does conceal your under eyes. Any correcting or concealing that you need to do, not only is it brightening, it has concealed the darkness that's under my eyes, and I really do like this concealer. That's why it's one of my favorite drugstore concealers. It really does conceal and perfect. Next is setting powder. Okay, this is a talk about setting powder. I do have their first setting powder that they have, but they came out with a new setting powder. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect This is their blurring setting powder. I do have the translucent shade. That's what I do have. Now, let's talk about this. Milani. I like the powder. This is a very blurring powder. I really do like the powder. We're going to have to talk about this packaging, which now some of it has now come out, but I have to sift quite a bit out to get anything out of it. But this is a very good setting powder. I'm going to use one of these little powder puffs everybody talk about for Amazon. I'll be honest with y'all, I ain't no big fan of these powder puffs, but I got so many of them, I'm going to go ahead and use them. I'm trying to get used to it, y'all. I'm trying to get used to it. But anyway, this setting powder, it is a very blurring, very soothing setting powder. And guess what? I'm getting ready to mess up. I'm glad I didn't put no setting powder on my face just yet, because I ain't done with the cream products. Why am I trying to do the same thing I did on my other channel? I put on the setting powder and totally forgot I had cream products I had to put on. We ain't gonna do the setting powder just yet, because I'm about to mess myself up with this setting powder. We ain't gonna do this setting powder just yet. We are not going to do the setting powder yet. I'm about to mess up again, y'all. I'm about to mess up. So before I put the setting powders in, I'm not going to set it just yet because I have other cream products I need to be putting on, and I'm about to mess myself up. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the cream products. This is a talked about product. This is from Milani. This is their liquid contour. Everybody has been talking about this liquid contour. Biscuit, what you want? This cat. But this is their liquid contour that everybody has been talking about. It is, I was scared. This is the number 3 shade. And as you can see, this is a little close to my skin tone. I was a little upset because I didn't want to get too dark with it. I really didn't. Because it is a little close to my shade. Now it does have this sponge at the end. And as you can see, I have been wearing it. We're going to take some product out. So I had been contouring. So I have been doing the contour. And I do a couple of dots here. A couple of dots here. And as you can see, it's more my skin tone. So I have been doing it here. And that's as far as I go. Because again, this is more my skin tone shade. I kind of messed up. I didn't think it was going to be that close to my skin tone shade. I don't like the sponge because it can get a little messy with the sponge. But y'all, I'm about to contour the living daylights out of this. Watch this. Even though it's my skin tone shade, I blend this out. Look at the pigment on this. Look at the pigment. All you need with this contour, this liquid contour, is a little bit come through pigment. Come through. This is why not only am I putting this in my everyday stack, you can get a little heavy-handed. That's why I was initially worried about this, because it's like, oh, this is too close to my skin tone. But as I blend it out, look at the pigment on this thing. Look at the pigment. Look. Look at the pigment. Look. Yep. This is why this thing is so popular. This thing, that contour brings so much color. And that's why, again, it looks like my skin tone shade. It does. It's my skin tone shade. But when I blend this sucker out, it is the right amount of contour. It is. I know it looks a little harsh. We are going to blend it all out, and it's going to look just fine. Trust the process. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that contour. Look at it. This is so pigmented. I could not believe the amount of color I got off of this. I could not believe the color. I could not believe it. Y'all, if you don't have this liquid contour from Milani, I'm telling y'all, you missing out on this liquid contour from Milani. You are missing out. I'm telling you, this is so good. And I don't contour a whole lot. I really don't. But this is so good. Just go a little light-handed on it. Don't be like me and be super heavy-handed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Next is cream blush. They have it on sale on their website, and of course you can also find it on Amazon.com. This is their Milani cream blush. If you haven't tried this blush before, this has been out for quite a while. All you need is a little bit, and I had gone a little bit too crazy on it the last time. All you need is a little bit of this cream blush. A little bit of this cream blush literally goes a long way. So see, I already messed up. See, look. Too much. Too much. Just too much. I'm still doing too much. I'm doing too much. Lord, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. Trust the process. I know I look like a clown. I know I do. I look like a clown. Trust the process. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. So next we're going to go in with the cream highlighter. Again, going all over everywhere on social media. I do have the Milani Cheek Kiss. This is the liquid blush highlighter. This is number 5. That is what I have. Now look at here. Now look at here. Milani, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna have a conversation with you about that setting powder in a moment, because I wasn't about to mess myself up. This is what the product looks like. Looks just like that. Again, just a squeeze. Has the squeeze sponge. Yeah, I don't want to do too much of this. All you need is 1 dot. So I did 1 dot and 1 dot on this side. That's all you need. That is all. Do not go overboard. I'm going to tell you now. Do not go overboard with this product. Do not go overboard with this product. Just like I did with the cream contour, don't go overboard with the product. Because I am going to pat this in, and it does sheer out. It gives you that nice glow, hydrated glow that a lot of people like. I have a hair here somewhere, and it's getting on my nerve. But here is the glow. This is what it looks like. Gives you a nice, healthy glow. If you're looking for that glowish look. A lot of times I don't like a lot of highlighter. I'll do it every now and then, but I am very, very impressed with this blush highlighter. I am very, very, very impressed with it. This is a product, along with the liquid contour, I would definitely put in my everyday stack. Don't be surprised if you see me wearing it or doing other makeup looks on my second channel. Now, I already did a makeup look on my second channel already. If you're not subscribed to it, I'll put it, link it below in the description box. But this is what it looks like. This is so healthy. This is the kind of glow I like to see. Even though it looked like it was a lot, don't put a lot. A little bit, literally, as you can see, goes a long way. This is a great date night highlighter for me. Going out highlighter, I really do like this. I am going to a barbecue next weekend with members of my church, so I am doing that, but I might wear this highlighter. It's very good. I like to be more subtle. Now we're gonna go to the setting powder. I was about to mess myself up, y'all. I was about to mess myself up. The biggest thing I don't like about the setting powder is the packaging, because the product is very hard to come out. It does have the sifter, but it's not like the Huda Beauty sifter where you can get enough product out. This, I have a hard time with getting the product out. So now we're getting ready to set everything in place. I'm actually gonna, I don't really like patting it in, but I think I'm gonna pat it in this time. Yeah, and see how it automatically, it did mute. This is a very blurring setting powder. I do like that about the setting powder. It is definitely blurring, definitely smooth. I do like it. Now see, all you gotta do is trust the process. All you gotta do is trust the process. I am gonna set it with a second setting powder that is a medium deep shade, but it's not Milani, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that. Now see what happened? I said trust the process, and I did not. Now everything has toned down. I don't look like a clown no more, but I still have my healthy glow. I still have the blush peeking through. I still have the contour working. So yes, those products are definitely will be in my everyday stack. Don't be surprised they end up being favorites of mine. They're not quite there for me yet, but those are definitely going into my everyday stack. Next is eyeshadow. Now, you either like Milani eyeshadows or you don't. I have a love-hate relationship with their eyeshadows, but these eyeshadows also are very popular. They have been going around on TikTok and on Instagram and on YouTube. This is the Milani. This is their Gilded Mini Eyeshadow Palette. This is reminding me of the Milani collab they did with Juicy Jazz. This palette is reminding me of that palette. It was called We Did Something. This palette is reminding me of that. So this is such a similar eyeshadow palette to that collab they did with her last year. Yeah, last year, 21, 22, something like that. But yeah, that's what this is reminding me of. It was in 21, that's when it was. For the Christmas holidays, 21. But yeah, this right here is reminding me of that palette. It's almost dead, like a dead ringer. This is what it looks like. This is a pigmented eyeshadow palette. Like I said, for me, you either really like their eyeshadow palettes or you really don't. So for my transition, what I'm going to put in my crease, I am going to go in with this burnt orange shade. This is more of a fall eyeshadow palette, but I'm going to go ahead and go in with that. You will see how much pigment that it has. This definitely does give some color. As you can see, it's definitely bringing the pigment. You do have to build it up just a shade. But for the most part, it is more than enough pigment for me. So I do like the eyeshadow palette. And this is what it looks like. This is the color. Y'all know me. I like these safe shades. These are what I call my safe shades. I like these. So this is what we're working with. I really do like the eyeshadow. It is definitely bringing the pigment. Okay, in my crease, I'm going to stick with the gold shade right here, which is this little shimmer right here. I'm gonna put that on my lid. And look at how that shimmer is really coming about. If you really want to give your shimmers a pop, just spray your brush with some setting spray and it will definitely bring you some pop. So this is what the shimmers looks like. It's not bringing super pop, but it's enough shimmer for me. But again, if you want to get like some real pop to your shimmers, again, just spray your brush and it will definitely bring the shine, the glimmer, the glisten that you really want. All right, so that is it with that eyeshadow look. I'm more of a subtle person. If you've been following me long enough, you know I'm more of a subtle person. I don't like super blingy stuff. I really don't. I don't really like super blingy stuff. First setting spray, one of my favorite setting sprays from the drug store. I have lost count how many of these Milani Make It Last matte setting sprays I have run out of. I have completely lost count. I do not know. If you do not put your hands on this setting spray, I do not know what you missing, what you thinking. I don't know what it is you thinking. You need to get this setting spray. This is one of my all-time favorite setting sprays from the drugstore. When I tell you this is the bomb.com and then some, this is the bomb.com and then some. You missing out. Leaves my makeup matte and in place all day. You will not go wrong with the Milani Make It Last matte setting spray. I know they have the other setting spray. I have not tried those, but that for some reason I'm drawn to this setting spray. And 9 times out of 10, this is not going to last long. This is going to be out before you know it. So yeah, I got to get it. Next is mascara. Lord have mercy is all I got to say about this mascara. That's all I have to say about the mascara is Lord have mercy. Y'all, this mascara is all over the place. It's all over. It's all over. If you haven't seen the mascara, I don't know what you thinking. This mascara is supposed to be the dupe for the mascara from Thrive Cosmetics. I've never tried that mascara from Thrive Cosmetics. I have been wanting to try out things from Thrive Cosmetics, but I never have. So I decided, why not? Let's give this a shot. This is the highly rated mascara from Milani. The dupe, the supposed dupe for the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. This is supposed to bring you super volume with your lashes, particularly if you're a person like me that do not wear false lashes. Baby, I put this mascara on for the first time a couple of days ago. I had nearly lost my mind on how good this mascara is. I like this mascara much better than the anti-gravity mascara that everybody was talking about from Milani. I like this mascara so much better. This is the wand. This is what the wand looks like. Oh my goodness. Y'all getting ready to see. Look at this mascara. This is the eye with mascara. This is the eye without the mascara. It's showing my baby lashes at the bottom, y'all. It's showing my baby lashes. And I have some of the most babyest baby bottom lashes ever. Look at this mascara. Look at this mascara. When I tell you favorite 2023, this is a favorite of 2023, baby. I'm telling you. This is putting my mascara from L'Oreal to shame. And I love me some mascara from L'Oreal. This is putting L'Oreal to shame right now. And I'm sorry, y'all like that anti-gravity mascara from Milani? This putting that anti-gravity mascara to shame, I'm telling you. And this is just one coat. I can't believe it. I have non-existent bottom lashes. Non-existent. I just put whatever mascara I can on these little baby ass bottom lashes, and it is showing my bottom lashes. It is showing them. I got all the top lashes in the world. It is showing the bottom lashes. This, if you haven't picked up this mascara, and I think this was $7.99, I think this was $7.99. But you don't pick up this mascara from Milani, this is so good. Y'all need to pick this mascara up. This is definitely a favorite of 2023. Now last is lip. I was going to do my lipstick, the Fetish lipstick from Milani. That's so popular. This is the shade Tease that I have. But they gifted me a lip gloss. This is a two-tone lip gloss from Milani. I kind of get scared. Yeah, this is their Hypnotic Light lip gloss from Milani. I get scared from lip glosses from Milani because their plumping lip glosses tears my lips to shreds. Do you hear me? I can't do them plumping lip glosses. I might end up braving it and getting another plumping lip gloss from Milani. Because they have released that those products, the Luminoso line, but I have to pray with Milani because their plumping lip glosses can be intense. This is not a plumping lip gloss. This is more of an iridescent lip gloss. It's showing one color in the bottle, which is white, but when you put it on, it's more of a pink. As you can see, this is actually acting like the lip gloss I have from Vamp Cosmetics. One of my lip glosses in the shade Mystery. It looks white, but when you put it on, it's a pink. Or I have another one. It looks white, and you put it on, it's a gold. And this is what this is reminding me of. I know it's not going with the look. I should have went with the nude look. But I just wanted y'all to see this lip gloss. I am going to put it in my everyday stack. I don't really see myself wearing this. I don't see me wearing this. I'm more of the lipstick This is more me from Milani in the shade Tease, but I just wanted to put this on so y'all can see. But this would be definitely something I would not wear. It came free. So yeah, but everything, I'm not disappointed with the makeup or anything like that. That mascara, you need to go get that mascara. It is thebomb.com. I'm telling y'all need to get that mascara. The foundation is just fresh. It's still on my face. It hasn't been on very long, but after some time, it will feel heavy, and it's very late in the evening. I hadn't too long gotten off work, but I do have to leave back out because my son has a track meet going on right now. So I do have to leave out and go get him for the track meet. So that is it. But the setting powder I really do like. The eyeshadow palette I really do like. All of these products will be going into my everyday stack. So yeah, I'm not disappointed. So if this foundation does feel a little heavy, I'll let you know in a future upload, or I might just update my description box at the bottom so you can check it out. But yeah, so far so good with the foundation. But we'll see after a couple of hours when I got to go pick up my son from his school, because he's at a track meet right now. So yeah, that is it with this Playing with Makeup featuring Milani. I do have some other products that I am going through. My next video I'm a little excited about. This is makeup I'm going to be playing with that you can find at your local Dollar Tree, your local Five Below, your Dollar General. You don't have to spend the big dollars for a great makeup look. So that is the next video I will be bringing for you guys, are products that you can get from your local Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Five Below. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.